Frozen 2. The film opens with young Anna, Hadley Ganaway, and Elsa, Mattia Conforti, playing a game with Elsa's snow creations in an enchanted forest of their own creation. King Anar, Alfred Molina, and Queen Idina, Evan Rachel Wood, enter, and Anar tells the girls he has seen an enchanted forest in real life. In his youth, he joined his father, King Runard, Jeremy Sisto, and other Arundelian soldiers to venture into the enchanted forest, where they came to know the four spirits of the forest: earth, fire, water, and air. Suddenly, the forest's inhabitants, the North Uldra, started attacking the Arundelians, and Anar lost his father before losing consciousness. He recalls being saved by a mysterious being. After he finishes his story, Iduna sings a lullaby to the girls, all is found. In the present day, Elsa, now played by Idina Menzel, hears a melodic voice calling out to her, but nobody else can hear the sound. Anna, now played by Kristen joins Olaf, Josh Gad, outside as he contemplates the changes around him. Anna isn't bothered by changes because she has all the people she loves. Some things never change. Meanwhile, Christoph, Jonathan Groff, tells Sven that he is planning on proposing to Anna. Later that night, the gang plays charades together, but Elsa hears the voice calling out to her again. Distressed, she leaves the room. Christoph tries to find a good time to propose to Anna, but she is more concerned with how Elsa is acting. After assuring her sister she is going to be fine, they go to bed. The voice continues to call Elsa through the night, leading her to leave her room and wonder what it is that is calling her and how she wants to learn more about it, into the unknown. The magic around her shows her images of mysterious creatures. Suddenly, Arundel begins to experience strange occurrences. A strong wind blows into the kingdom, the water from the fountains drain out, the fire from the lanterns go out, and the earth begins to tremble fiercely. Elsa helps lead the citizens to higher ground. The gang meets with Grand Pabby, Sire and Heinz, and the other trolls. He tells the sisters that the spirits of the enchanted forest are angered over a wrongdoing that must be corrected, or else Arundel's future will be in jeopardy. Elsa decides she must set off on her own to fix it, but Anna refuses to let her go alone. Naturally, Christoph, Sven, and Olaf join as well. Everyone travels far from Arundel until they eventually reach the outside of the enchanted forest, which is surrounded by a gigantic mist. They are pulled inside and find themselves unable to get out. The group gets separated from each other, with Olaf wandering by himself and not understanding the weird things happening in the forest. When I am older. A tornado created by the air spirit then pulls everyone away, but Elsa tries to stop it with her powers. In the midst of everything, she sees what look like images of memories shown through water. She freezes these images, with one that looks like a young Anar and the North Uldra girl that saved him. The air spirit appears to have calmed down, gently blowing across the group, and Olaf even names it Gale. The gang is then approached by a tribe of North Uldra led by Yelena, Martha Plimpton, as well as Arundelian soldiers led by Lieutenant Destin Matches, Sterling K. Brown, whom Anna recognizes from a portrait in their castle. They become aware of Elsa's powers quickly, and Olaf even takes time to recap their last adventure together to everyone. Soon, they are attacked by the fire spirit, which starts to spread bright-colored flames across everything. Elsa once again uses her ice magic to contain the flames. She then follows the fire spirit until it appears as nothing more than a little salamander named Bruni. When he sees that Elsa means him no harm, he settles his flames and warms up to her, no pun intended. They hear the mysterious calling once again. After Anna gets Elsa, they run back to the ice statues Elsa made and realize that the girl who saved Anar was Iduna, meaning their mother was North Uldra, and the spirits rewarded her deed by giving her a daughter with powers. This revelation allows the Arundelians and North Uldra to form a truce. Christoph meets a North Uldra reindeer tamer named Jason Ritter, and the two of them bond over the way they treat their reindeer, specifically the way they give their reindeer voices. He tells Christoph that because of the mist, most of the people there have only lived in the forest and have never seen the outside world. Elsa befriends Ryder's sister Honeymarin, Rachel Matthews, who shows Elsa that in addition to the four main spirits, there is a fifth spirit that acts as a bridge between the other spirits. After witnessing earth giants roaming across the land, Anna notices Christoph is gone, not realizing he is with Ryder, who has tried to help Christoph come up with an elaborate proposal. She takes off with Elsa and Olaf, which leads Christoph to think she has gone away after learning this from Yelena. He expresses his sorrow, but also how strong his love for Anna is, lost in the woods. Anna, Elsa, and Olaf continue their journey until they come across the ruins of Anar and Iduna's ship. Through the water memories, Elsa learns that they set off to find answers about Elsa's powers, even witnessing their final moments, where they embraced as the waters consumed them. They search the ship until they find a map, revealing that their parents were headed for the fabled river of Atoholin. Elsa knows she has to go there alone, so she sends Anna and Olaf away on an ice boat that she makes. The two express their anger over Elsa ditching them, even if she did it for their own good. Elsa attempts to get to Atoholin across the water, but she keeps getting taken down by the water spirit, which appears as a knock. After taming the spirit, she rides it as she follows the voice, eager to find out where it's coming from. Show yourself. Once she reaches Atoholin, she comes across her own memories and learns that the voice is that of Idina calling out to her. When Elsa tries to find out what went wrong, she learns the truth. Runard wanted to subjugate the North Uldra by creating a dam to limit their resources due to their reliance on magic, which Runard hated. When the North Uldra leader tried to reason with him, Runard murdered him while he was unarmed. Elsa gets too deep into Atoholin, which causes her to turn to solid ice, but not before she sends this information to Anna. Before she and Olaf set off to help, Olaf begins to disintegrate, realizing something is wrong with Elsa. Anna holds Olaf, and they reaffirm their love for each other before he is gone. Anna sits alone in despair until she picks herself up and vows to push forward, the next right thing. Anna knows that the dam must be destroyed, even if it means sending a flood toward Arendelle. She goes to wake up the Earth Giants and gets them to follow her toward the dam. Matches sees this and tries to stop Anna, but after she convinces him that Elsa learned the truth about the dam and why it must be destroyed, he relents and lures the giants there. The giants hurl boulders to the dam, which breaks it and sends the water flowing toward the kingdom. Elsa is revived, and she rides the knock back to Arendelle, where she freezes the water and brings it down before it hits Arendelle, thus saving the kingdom and lifting the mist in the forest, freeing the soldiers and North Uldra. Elsa reunites with Anna and the two sisters hug. Kristoff and Sven run down there too, and Elsa revives Olaf. Anna and Elsa determine that Elsa is the fifth spirit, as she has become the bridge between the other spirits. Kristoff then finally manages to propose to Anna with something simple, and she excitedly accepts. The giants then appear to show their respect and gratitude toward Anna and Elsa. After returning to Arendelle, Anna becomes the new queen, as Elsa has decided to stay in the forest where she is needed. The sisters regularly keep in touch, and Elsa rides the knock back to Arendelle for a visit. Long before Anna and Elsa were born, their father, King Anar, became aware of magic after learning about the four spirits of the enchanted forest: air, earth, fire, water. A fierce battle occurred between his father's soldiers and the North Uldra tribe that inhabits the forest, but Anar was saved by his future wife and Queen Idina, who was part of the North Uldra tribe. As a result of her heroic deed, the spirits granted her a daughter with powers. In the present day, Elsa hears a mysterious voice calling out to her. When strange forces threaten Arendelle, Elsa learns that the spirits are angry over wrongdoing from long ago, so Elsa heads off with Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven to find answers. They meet the North Uldra tribe and Arendellian soldiers who were trapped for decades in the enchanted forest as a result of a mist that imprisoned them there. Elsa manages to tame the air and fire spirits with her magic to prove to the others of what she can do. Anna and Elsa later come across their parents' wrecked ship, learning that they were headed for the fabled river of Atoholin to find answers about Elsa's powers. After she sends Anna away, Elsa heads off to Atoholin on her own by taming the water spirit. There, she learns that her grandfather, King Runard, had built a dam to limit the North Uldra's resources to control them, since they were so dependent on magic, and he even killed their leader when he objected to Runard's law. This created the mist as punishment from the spirits. Before Elsa can go back, she is frozen solid, which also causes Olaf to disintegrate. Anna learns the truth in time and heads off to get the Earth Giants and the soldiers to help destroy the dam. Elsa is revived quick enough to ride the knock to save Arendelle from being flooded. She reunites with Anna and revives Olaf, while Kristoff proposes to Anna, and she accepts. Elsa stays in the forest to aid the spirits, as she is the fifth spirit that is a bridge between them. Anna becomes the new queen, and she still keeps in touch with Elsa, who regularly visits Arendelle.